Excited for PC Kohaku? Yeah, should be fun. I guess let's just jump right into it. I'm not gonna lie, I don't know if this is the case for it. This is kind of like out of the norm for what I usually see with these cases for the Kohakus. I'm not too sure if this is the case. PC Kohaku. Ooh, that is a pretty card. I guess there's like a build thing for this too. Cool. Has like a QR code. Tells you some stuff about the case. Some gaskets, some stickers. We'll take a look at this here in a second. Care instructions. Please handle weight with care. Frequent handling may lead to quicker patina. I'm okay with that personally. Do not wipe the weight with any solvent. Example, isopropyl alcohols, hand sanitizer, as this will remove the clear coat. Oh, so it is clear coated. Never mind. So we got 2 plates. I think both are alu because I don't think I'm the only person building this. There is also the PCB. Oh, so this was the, interesting, that is the Kohaku. I guess that has something to do with the hard shell case it was given in. Very pretty. PCB by Wolf. Cool. I like the koi fish on this. And then we have a bunch of gaskets. I'm assuming just for the prototype, sent a lot. I don't think you'll be getting this many. Hello? There we go. Got some feet, 2 sets of feet, so I'll put one away. Some stickers. Now we can open it. Oh, baby. Oh, there definitely is like a little bit of a magenta cast to this chain. Hold on one second. Oh yeah, that's a lot better. Like I said, guys, it's my first day with this camera, so that's a little bit better, right? Not as magenta. Yeah, actually, that's a lot better. So if anyone's unaware, my top camera died, and I had to run out this morning to get one, and I couldn't even check the settings on this camera that I had because I can't even access the menu. Ooh. Okay. Oh, that is pretty. There is a little bit, I don't know if that's just like some dust or something. Maybe it is on the inside of the polycarbonate. It doesn't seem to be everywhere, just on that one side. This side's totally clean, it's just that one side. I don't know if it's still the same on this guy here, but usually there's like a little piece of acrylic that sits in front of the weight to give it this kind of like shiny pond effect. It's like a koi fish in a pond. That's what I've always thought it was. Holy beautiful. Look how gorgeous this is. And then the inside, Singa KBD, kind of etched in, as well as that other logo over here. Whew. Where does the daughter board go? There is no daughter board on Kohakus. Kohakus are like this. All right, I'm gonna put on the feet of this guy. And we're gonna use some TX stabs. So I'm gonna do the same routine that I've been now doing with them, which is just the space bar gets a stupid light coat of 205, and I'll just tune it afterwards. All right, let's move this to the side and let's grab our PCB. Let's put some stabilizers inside of it. All right, quick little thing about keyboards. Just quick little thing because people keep asking me. I had like a whole bunch of messages this week here about how to get stabs done right. If you don't feel like following any guides online, my number, here, I'll give you 3 things you should watch out for other than balancing your stab wires. Light coats of lube, add more lube later. Number 2, make sure everything's flush. Everything is flush against the PCB. There should be no pieces that slightly stick up. Don't go too tight on the screw, but like make sure it's still solid. A good way to test that is if you grab the housing, it still will wiggle a little bit, but it shouldn't go back and forth. And then the third thing to make sure you have really good stabs outside of just installation and all that other stuff, testing them ahead of time, making sure that everything's okay. Sometimes you just get bad stabs. So if you test everything pre-install and pre-soldering things in, double check that. As a little bonus thing, sometimes it's not even your stabilizers, guys. It could even just be the keycaps, or even, most of the time the keycaps. The stem holes will be loose, so it ends up causing the keycap to rattle on the stem. And some people think that's a bad stab, and then what they end up doing is they end up flooding this whole entire stabilizer with more lube. In reality, they just need to kind of use some saran wrap or plastic wrap to better secure the keycap on the stabilizer. So those are some small tips. We got some vintage blacks with one unfilmed one, because apparently I'm told that it's better for the space bar. So we got some vintage blacks going on. Here's another just small little reminder to everyone who's building keyboards. When you are building keyboards, just make sure that you have everything pressed in nicely flush against the PCB. You can even just do what I'm doing right now. Is there any concern with polycarbonate cracking? I have never had it crack, but it looks like, it appears, I don't want to, I'll tell you guys here in a second, it kind of seems like this has threading in it, so I guess we'll find out. Still a JST? No, there's no JST connector with this. It's just a, it's on the PCB. All right, this is done. Now, let us get the gaskets in our Kohaku. My God, this polycarbonate Kohaku is beautiful. So in case you guys were wondering, there are the threaded inserts on the bottom frame, because you don't need to have them on both, just where the threading is. So we do indeed have threaded inserts. Excellent, excellent. Honestly, if this didn't have threaded inserts, I mean, dude, I've seen a lot of higher end polycarbonate keyboards just neglect to use them, and I never understood why, so very happy to see that. But polycarbonate's looking nice, man. This looks sick. And I don't know if you'll be able to see it on camera, but there are places that you can put the gaskets on the case. They do have little areas there for that. Put the gaskets on the plate, it will look much cleaner. I was thinking about that. Should I put them on the plate, guys? Do you guys want to see them on the plate instead of trying to get them on the case? Yeah, you know what? Maybe we will put it on the plate here. It definitely will look cleaner, because, so the reason why that would probably be a preferred method is there is adhesive glue on the back of this, which you will see that white film through the polycarbonate. So you know what? I do think let's just put this on the plate itself. I still prefer gaskets to be on the case, but in this case here, beautiful. Gaskets are going on hella clean. But yeah, just this one side seems to be a little bit scratchy looking, but I don't know if that's just some sort of error on one side of the prototype. I'm hoping it's a prototype thing. Oh, wait, I didn't even look at this side of the keyboard. That looks so good. I didn't even take that in. Damn. Very, very nice. So there is some wiggle room for the USB-C as well, which is a little more visible on the polycarbonate. So you can see as you press down in it, it will go down a little bit too. All right, let's put some keycaps on this bad boy. Oh, that looks great from the side angle too. Oh yeah, Monokai material will look sick on this thing. Also, don't judge me that I have to go get a few things from Monokai material on other keyboards, so just bear with me as I collect the set here. Basically, my Monokai material box broke. Well, didn't break. I moved it and it fell apart. The box is still fine, but I accidentally dropped it. Ooh. Oh. All right, now let's plug in this guy here. Oh, it does have RGB. Although, again, my setup's pretty bright, so you might not be able to see some of the RGB. Here, I'll just turn off the light. I mean, maybe the camera is not the best equipped for this right now, but it is. My camera is not the best equipped to look in the dark right now, but there's a decent amount of glow in the dark. Not really too visible in the daytime. But it looks like, oh, that is so pretty. That is so pretty. Lights off for this one. Oh, that's cool. That is very cool. And it still kind of spills over into the rest of it. Let me tell you, it's a lot prettier than I can see on my webcam. It is so much prettier in person than I can see on the webcam. All right, let's see what this sounds like, yeah? Let's see what it sounds like. I am very, very curious. Let me give you guys a little HJ test. So we're using Vint Blacks, lubed and filmed, and there's no film on the spacebar one though. Aluminum plate, polycarbonate Kohaku with GMK keycaps, and TX stabilizers that have only been modified with 205G0. Nothing else. Ooh. It is a fair bit deeper. Mind you, different switches, keep that in mind, but I definitely hear like an underlying bass with this. Not trying to feed you guys like some sort of, I guess, you know, bias to this, but I can definitely hear a bit more bass. Ooh, that is nice. That looks nice. How's that look from behind? Let's see. What's our behind look? Oh, that is pretty too. That is very pretty. Okay. Well, I don't have any negatives for this board. I mean, the board's already been done a few times now, so I don't think there's any criticism that I could really give to this at all. For anyone wondering too, I guess installing it on the plate does make it look a lot cleaner, so you can't really see the adhesive at all. So it does look pretty nice through the polycarbonate there. It is very beautiful. I don't have much time with this board, but I do have some time. So I'm gonna use it as much as possible before I have to give it back. Thank you guys so much for tuning in to stream today. Till tomorrow, see you guys. Love you. I'll take some beautiful photos of this later and show you guys. Love you guys. Bye. See you soon. Enjoy the rest of your nights.